tonight, Baystate Health is mourning the loss of Mable Lene Sharif. And Mable has been referred to as the heart and soul of Baystate's Mason Square Neighborhood Health Center. She served as the company's outreach coordinator for nearly 30 years, and she also ran Baystate Community Action Board since 1990. In a statement on Sharif's passing, Baystate President and CEO Mark Kerouac says, in part, quote, tireless in her efforts to promote healthy lifestyles in the Old Hill neighborhood, she was a champion of the link between social issues and good health that is at the heart of our Be Healthy partnership with Health New England. Catching up with Mable was the highlight of my many visits to the health center, and I will miss her a lot. Her impact will be felt for generations across the Springfield community. Springfield Mayor Dominic Sarno also releasing a statement on Mable's passing, saying, quote, our sympathy, thoughts, prayers, and encouragement go to Mable's family and friends. She will be sorely missed, but her legacy has been cemented and will continue on.